Okay. Welcome back, Free Waters, my dear sweet internet strings. I didn't come up with an intro to say there. Something marathon something end of the week first. Ooh, wow, whoa, there's a lot of people right at the get-go. Kermit Grass, Fran, welcome. Last time I was this early, can't think of a joke right now. Okay, here, easy, quick one.
DW87's been trapped in the basement for 50 months. Let's get this out of the way. Something 50 months.
Bro, I don't even know if you can. I mean, something 50. I don't know if you can blow over that, bro. Like, shit, 50 months, brother. Okay. Damn. Thanks, Fred. What the hell was I saying? Early joke here. Quick modification to that sentence. Last time I came this early, and then boom, there you go. The jokes write themselves after that. What is that title? What are you talking about? We're playing Marathon today. The Arc Raiders Killer, okay? The hit new game released in the hottest new genre of extraction shooter made by the illustrious developers of Destiny and some Halo games. Bungie? How can it do anything but be the Arc Raiders Killer? You know, how can it do anything but thrive? My laptop's lagging balls right now, so I missed the first. Oh, sorry to hear that. You should check for. Oh. I was gonna make a joke, but then I remembered a YouTube short where I saw somebody like repairing a laptop, and it was like in horrendous condition. Like I'm talking like there were like fucking bugs in the and I don't want to think about that right now. Actually, it's actually grossing me out thinking about that. So I'm just gonna. I don't even know why I brought it up now. This just makes me sad to the point that I am in complete melancholy. You talking about the talking about the marathon Arc Readers Killer joke? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it like that. Okay, first things first, before we get to the illustrious, okay? The legacy carrying marathon game developed by hit studio Bungie, who brought you such hits such as Destiny and whatever Halo game. First Halo game? I don't know. I don't remember. We got other stuff to do first, alright? Quite a lot in the end of the week this week. I didn't think there was, but I guess you guys have just been piling it up like little by little without me noticing. So let's get to it. We got a lot to do. You know, for better or for worse, you know, this end of the week might take a while, which means less time playing Marathon, which, you know, maybe that's a good thing. No, just Bungie? Oh. Yikes. Okay, Backrooms. Official teaser HD. 820. Oh, it's a movie. 824. Oh, and Kane. Okay, so the original creators involved. That's good. Let's see here.
I found some.
What's everyone's experience with the Backrooms here? Like, I know of it because I'm fucking terminally online in the internet phenomenon. Any internet thing I consume through cultural osmosis. But I never really got into like backroom content. I don't think I've watched any of like the analog horror things. I think I've watched the original Post. There's a few games that have come out. Actually, I think I do have a Backrooms game. I played like once with General.
Okay. What did you find?
Hi, Ren. Welcome. Nice to see you.
Found a place. It's massive in there. It just goes on and on and on. All these rooms. This place built, though.
Interesting visuals so far. Looking more like a game trailer than a movie.
And the more times it remembers something, the less it does.
Interesting. I mean, K-Pixel is usually known for like having such like hyper or realistic looking environments. And these ones, I can definitely tell they're like
Did you
computer
find?
generated. Interesting, interesting. I'll watch it. Fuck it. This has been heavy. Has been a heavy week for stuff. Duffed. D- 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 duffed. How would you even pronounce that? Like I know that's supposed to be an S, but if you were to put those string of letters together, how would you d d d duffed? No, duff. Duff? Duff? Duff. Duff. So, I'm sorry. I thought that window bloom was a bit too realistic for a game. Also being made by the OG creator of the video. Yeah, fucking. I think the Kane Pixel stuff I've enjoyed the most isn't actually the back rooms. It's that one he did in the mall. I forget what it was called, but I like that one. Those are big words, Care. You dumb it down a bit. What did I say? What oldest view? Is that what it was called? The one where the big statue thing follows him in a like decrepit abandoned mall. Does he have more videos on that series, or is this just that one video? Then again, Kane Pixels, does he make series of stuff, or like I swear he just does like one-off videos, and then like the ideas kind of run off in the internet and people make their own stuff. The creepy ass mascot thing, yeah. I actually watched like a deep dive on it. I think it was like a game theory or something, or maybe a film theory. But all that's based on like a real mall, and that mascot thingy is based on a real thing. That like there was an event going on in the mall, and it's basically they made a bunch of like paper mache floats of like historic figures. So that's a real thing. That's a real thing. I forget who it's supposed to be. It's some like botanist. I know that one too, but I also forgot the name. Has he come out with anything else for that? I don't know. That's the only video I remember of that particular one. Of course, you like that one the most. You love Freddy Fazbear after all. He is my dad. Okay. Next up. Ultra Kill. Never played Ultra Kill. Layer 8 Fraud. Out now. Is this another Ultra Kill game? I was thinking about playing Ultra Kill for sure. Whoa. Damn. Alright. Nice fucking beat drop on the reality shift there. Hold on. I want that one more time. Oh, sheesh. Okay. This looks fun. Oh yeah, definitely Ultra Kill. I can't bloody see what's happening. Did it fucking... did he make that robot flinch? What was that? Oh no, is that a mirror? Okay. So he made him... I thought that robot fucking flinched. It's trippy, I like it. Let's go just say fuck. Ah, well. To each their own, I guess, you know? That's my interpretation of things. Fucking biblically accurate angels. Biblically accurate angels was a fun internet trend for a while, I must say. No, it's the next update, one that has been in the making for like 2 years now. A total rewrite in the code. Damn. Maybe it's time to get in there. Trippy. That was cool. Was the focus of the update to be like all this like trippy stuff? Or was Ultra Kill always had like these trippy like themes? Guess it's showing off mirrors like classic FPSs. Had to flex the game engine. Oh, and there's a very nihilistic robot girl in a safe group. Where? Pretty much, it's the theme of the layer fraud. Oh, layer 8 fraud. Okay, so I'm guessing there were only 7 layers before. Look at that. See that? Context, chat. You don't know about that, right? You're a bunch of fucking smooth brain troglodyte. I'm sorry. I got really antagonistic there for a second. I don't know what happened. It's fucking crazy. Okay, moving on. That's pretty cool. I like it. I like the trippy layer. I like the fraud layer. Some say I live in the fraud layer. Okay, sorry. Next up. Street Fighter 6. Alex motion capture. Fun. Kenny Omega, yes, of course. I'm sorry. BTS? What do you mean? BTS. Behind the scenes. Okay. You can't put all capitals BTS and then like I get it now. But like I was confused. I thought fucking right, I was expecting fucking RM to bust out of nowhere and start rapping, you know? I was expecting fucking My Hope, Your Hope, Our Hope, J Hope to bust out and start fucking serenading me. God bless Kenny Omega. I think I first saw Kenny Omega on Excellent Adventures. You text Mike Ross. Those were the good. Yeah. You want to talk about the good old days, chat? Oh man, when my boy Gooey and Mike Ross were out there living their best lives before each independently had their own crash outs. I mean, Mike's kind of back. You know, he's got that show with the fucking Jin, my boy. God, please tell me they're still doing stuff. Is that channel dead now? I haven't checked up in a while. Oh God, I got it now. Hold on. Please tell me you're still making videos. Please. Oh, okay. Their videos are being made. And they're still on the channel. Thank God. Okay. Okay, so who's secondary mocap boy? Are they like blending both of them or? This is beautiful. When's Alex coming out? Is he out already? He's not out already. You know, you hear that like you run into troubles of like you think of a fighting game and then you think of mocap and you're like, oh, just get like a fighter to mocap the fighting game. But then you hear stories about how like actual fighting like mocap doesn't translate. Not that it doesn't translate like 100% to like video games, but like you need the moves in video games to be like more exaggerated and more emphasized just so it looks like more, you know, flashy in the video game like world. You know, if you translated like actual fighting like 1-to-1, it would look less video gamey and less fucking. I don't want to say less cool, but you know, it would look like a little too grounded. That being said, how perfect to get a wrestler to mocap, not only because the character's a wrestler, but also just because in wrestling, that's like basically what they do is that they have to over exaggerate their movements, right? Because they're spoiler alert, the tooth fairy isn't real. Santa's your dad that dresses up and fucking wrestling's fake. Because that's what they have to do in wrestling. That's their whole job is to like exaggerate their movements and like play to the crowd. So how perfect for that to translate to like mocap. God bless mocap actors. It's never not going to be goofy. It's never not going to be goofy seeing it behind the scenes, is it? Oof. Still can't beat the Monhoon and DMC. The DMC mocap behind the scenes is the funniest shit ever. If you have not seen that, you need to go. You need to witness that. Mocapping has to be so fun to do. I like how the guys holding the pads have Bullet Club tees. Drops on March 17th. All right, we're getting ever closer to the one character that I actually care about in this DLC roster. I like how they weren't planning to get Kenny because they thought they couldn't get him. Oh, come on. Come on, can you be down for anything? He's living his fucking dream right now. But Kenny was like, I might be able to make time in my schedule. Yeah, alright. Have you seen the Monster Hunter ones? I think I've seen a few, but I don't think I've seen... Oh, my phone doing a thing? Hello? Oh god, I'm just so popular. Fucking lighting up my phone. Who's hitting me up now? I got a Google notification about the Lakers and Warriors score. Okay. I don't even know. Is that just on by default? Because why the fuck am I getting... Cool, thanks, phone! Next up. Mortal Kombat... Oh, right. It's a fucking... Bro. It's this Mortal Kombat thing... It's so weird. It's either shaping up to be... unironically, one of the best things ever, or just the biggest, hardest, can't read the room, mega flop. Because one, I just can't believe it's happening. Two, I can't believe it's related to the first Mortal Kombat reboot that they tried. Why even associate it? I don't understand. Why? Like, like they've clearly like rebooted the whole vibe and are just like what? Like what? It just what? It could have been its own movie. Anyways, Mortal Kombat 2. Let's see it.
You want to know what makes a hero?
Having my boy Judge Dredd is like
It's not
50% of the reason I'm giving this any kind of hope in my brain.
It's not something you're born with. It's searching for greatness.
Johnny Cage, you have been chosen for Mortal Kombat.
Then realizing You've had it in you this entire time.
Whoa! I really don't feel comfortable hitting a girl.
Don't worry.
I kind of forgot. Is Liu Kang in this movie? Because it does seem like they're angling Johnny Cage to be like the main character that we're following.
You won't.
Yo! Send me back. I want to go back.
The rules of the tournament.
I love this guy. He needs to be in more
Our
stuff.
fates would not be settled by the size of our armies. They would be decided by combat.
Very okay.
I'm not some great warrior. I'm not some champion.
This is a war for the fate of your world. Finish him!
Me?
Again, it does seem like Johnny Cage is our main like viewpoint character that we're going to be following. It does. Liu Kang is there, and obviously he's going to have a big role in the story because like fucking Mortal Kombat. But I wonder how they're going to balance the leads.
Earth belongs to me.
We do not kneel!
Shao Kahn looking.
Our only chance is to face
Shao
this
Kahn's good.
together. Let's go, baby.
Chick Sung's in here too. There's a lot of mans in this fucking. I mean, we saw the roster. There's a lot of mans in this movie. Oh,
It's showtime.
Get over here!
oh, I want this to be good, and the more I see of it, the more it's leaning in like the direction that the only way a Mortal Kombat movie can be good is to embrace some of that fucking jank and quirkiness. But I don't know, man. I don't know. I got the first movie sucked so much balls. Why is it even associated with this movie? Where's their MC? Where's their MKOC Do Not Steal? That's what I'm saying. Why is this related to that movie at all? Don't think Cole's gonna be in this at all. Good. But then why is it more just fucking? It could have just been an entirely different movie. Okay, well, I want it to be good. It's looking like they course corrected like super hard, and it's looking fine. But I don't know. This is the one time I'm maybe not daring to dream of a better world. I don't know why. Okay, what's this? Dragon Ball Fighters. Ooh, are we getting DLC news? Soul Bad Guy Montreal. Okay. Sure. We keep talking about Soul Bad Guy, but we're talking about Soul Good Guy.
Consider it done.
Is wish for? Is that the plot? We wish Soul Bad Guy into the. Ooh. They're just modding him straight from Strive into the game. Is that what we're doing? Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh no. No, not all. Oh god. Dude, what the? Oh my god. No, I'm getting fucking hyper flashbacks. Oh, there it is. There it is. We'll profile those fucking dudes. They. Oh, stop it. Disrespectful. This is hilarious. Can we just mod all of the Strive characters directly from Strive into fighters? Can I play Bridget in this game? I want a Yo-Yo Goku. Oh. Okay. This is new. I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense because they have the model from his level 3, so they just fucking ripped the model from his level 3 and gave him like an actual install. I know that was a lot of people's like gripes with Soul, is that he did have like a proper install, and then they gave it to like Kai instead, and it kind of sucks. Kai's kind of sucks. Soul bad guy fights the Strive code. Man, now we know what's possible though. Let's just mod the 2 games together. Let's undergo a giant mod project where it's just fucking MVC, but it's but it's Dragon Ball and Guilty Gear, and just mash those 2 together. Clearly it's possible. Why not? Let's just fucking do it. They gave him a true dragon install, huh? Yeah, fun. Looks fun. I wonder how fucking... Would a Strive character be broken in fighters? I'm sure there's some mechanics, like him, like his fucking... I forget what it's called. His fucking Hyper Viper. his fucking low profiling the beam and stuff like that. But I feel, wouldn't the Strive characters generally be at a disadvantage to fighters characters? With like Ki Blast and like Dragon Rush and Vanish. Kai's Dragon Install is extremely powerful, but getting to use it is very situational. So you need to be 30% health to activate it. Right. Anyways, cool. Mods have been really fucking kicking it up lately. I mean, this one just looks great. Not to take away from the modders, but like, they literally... they have the model and all the animations and all the data. They literally just ripped that shit from Strive and put it in here, so... It better look good. Okay, YouTube short. Someone give me the shorts. What's this? The best Tekken tourney strat in the world.
Abuse
oh,
at
God.
a Tekken 8 tournament. Like, what the fuck?
Costume?
Costume abuse?
Yes.
No, stop. We're not this, like, I'm not.
Yes, costume abuse.
Use a costume.
Now, wait, they get ready for
I'm not random side character number 1 in this video, okay? It's not. I have more aura than random NPC
this.
1.
Get ready
Thank
for
you very
this.
much. Okay. When you said costume abuse, I thought they meant like official costumes. I forgot that you have fucking... I forgot you basically have fucking created character capabilities in Tekken. This is hilarious. You fucker. You're such an...
Yeah. Hell yeah.
What the fuck?
The title makes it seem like they went through the entire tournament and like, you know, and someone only reported. That shit got reported match 1, frame 1. Like, he got kicked out immediately. Okay. Alright, well, that was fucking hilarious. Good job. Next up, horses. What are we doing next?
誰も成したことのない夢。憧れ、敗れた挑戦者たちの経験から、これまでと異なるアプローチで挑むのです。ですからどうぞ、このカジノドライブに皆様のトラストを取りに行きましょう。ブリーダーズカップを。2年半をかけて私たちはチームで強くなります。個々が力を合わせることで広大な土地が育んだ多くの天才たちと渡り合える。このプロジェクトは世界一に手を伸ばせる。
I was saying, I was really excited for when foreign horses get added in, especially the Cinderella Gray horses. I really like those ones.
常識を変えるほどのバリューがある。そこで勝てば、そこで勝てば。これは我々の情熱をかけた大勝負なのです。
I do like main horse lady.
Beyond the dreams.
Okay.
共に前へ共に光を
When is this update happening?
願わくば
I
志
don't have Schmeckles for this.
チャンスで
I wasn't still in love, was
祝
it?
福があるとは
No, it's not. Okay. Neat. Is this update happening soon? Because I kind of want main horse girl. New modern racehorses are being added. Ooh, that's kind of new ground, right? They don't usually add like modern horses, don't they? And going to America. Can we let Stay Gold go to Hong Kong? Forever Young getting special treatment because his dad owns Psy Games. Damn. This is for JP. Okay. So I got time. Got a lot of time. I like main horse girl. I want them, but because I haven't been very active, but I'm pouring Schmeckles again. Okay, next up, what is this? Otto, my wife. What is she doing? What is this? New song? 13 hours ago. Okay. Ooh, it's in fucking Katakana. I have no excuses. Fucking he be ba he ha yeah okay body Everybody, okay. usually it's an English word whenever it's fully in katakana. So either I read that shit wrong, which is completely possible, or I just don't, or it's a weird word. What the fuck? Bibari. Oh, you guys can't even fucking see it. Hold on. Yoink. Bibari. No, that is Okay, either I'm reading that wrong, or I have no idea what the fuck that says. Okay, hold up. Fucking Google Translate time. Vivarium. Oh, okay. What? No, okay. No, I did read it right. Bibari umu. I guess that's how you would translate vivarium into katakana. I guess there's no fucking V's. So I guess it would be B, isn't it? Bibari. That is one of the jankest katakana translations I think I've heard. Yeah, yikes. Okay. Vivarium. Let's hear it, my girl. New music to listen to while I rig shit? Question mark. Okay. Seeing a lot of. Ooh, stop it. It's not actually my girl, is it? Is this her actual face reveal too, or is it not her? This would be fucking crazy if this is her face reveal, but she's been known to, like, just have, like, stand-in people. Like, when she went to when she went to fucking first take, she just had like a bunch of people standing. You didn't know which one was her. No way. There's no way it's my girl. By very okay, it says it right there. I'm not even listening to the song now because I. God. Kermit's spoiling the reason I actually do this. Is this actually her? There's no way. Is this actually my wife? Stop. As far as the internet knows, oh my. Jesus Christ, I knew Otto was young, but fucking Christ. So we're still not getting like a full-on frontal. I can't even concentrate on the song now. I mean, this is the most we've ever seen of her fucking face, but she's still playing coy with not being front onto the camera directly. We're just going to make frames of this fucking video now. I wasn't even paying attention to the song. I should be listening to the lyrics. Maybe, maybe the lyrics have something to do with her fucking identity woes and wants to on this and stuff. Nah. If at the end of this video the blur effect goes off and we get, I still can't fucking concentrate. I'm not gonna lie, as exciting as it would be to finally see my wife, to see my wife's face in real life, never once really have I ever wanted Otto to like reveal her face. Like I've never I've never really wanted that. I was perfectly fine with her staying like anonymous. Starring Otto / Owl. My girl pulling a weekend fucking dropping her stage name type deal. Well, this is giving me this kind of anxiety I get when I see something and I need to dive in deeper. Otherwise, it's gonna fucking eat away at my soul. So thank you for that. But I have a stream to continue, so I'm gonna pack away my feelings for now, and I'll spend several hours later in the night dealing with this. Thank you. Thanks for that one. Okay, next up, Shrouded Sky update. Arc Raiders update. Is this out yet? Because I know a big one was coming. Has people been playing Arc Raiders? Look, I know with the new hotness, the Bungie extravaganza that is Marathon. I know all the hype is draining from, the has-been Arc Raiders. But has anyone been keeping up? I haven't played it in quite some time.
Calling all raiders. Time to head back down. It's just not worth it. We're not risking flooding the tubes for you.
Hey, why are all the lamps
They
on?
need all the help they can get up there.
We're gonna blow the northern power.
No, it's another system. Call Tom. Tell him to keep that generator online. Pablo, it's Shani. I'll be on the channel all night.
Where's the guy you spooked?
And whatever's hiding in it.
Gatekeeper
Hey,
2-5.
Shani here. Double the inner seals for now. Don't log it as an emergency.
Then what do I log it as?
Maintenance. Celeste, listen.
Why the hell have I got raiders topside?
I'm dealing with it. The storm took us all by
More goddamn security.
It won't happen again. Hey Benji, I'm just about to call the crew down at the slingshot. Can you make sure we're sealed across all lines?
Security
I'm expecting people not to listen.
head is a stressful job, isn't it?
Pronto, slingshot 234.
Dino, listen up. Close
Hey,
the tubes.
man, you can't stop the Raiders from raining, baby. We need that loot.
Do it right now.
Hey, fermo. È chiuso. Hey man, it's closed.
Yeah, like. Alright, neat. We definitely need to get some Arc Raiders going sometime soon. And this one's mine. I think this literally, it's like literally 3 hours ago. I just saw it. Put it in here. Put it in here for, our monthly Bloodborne cope. So let's see what our video game father has to say about this.
There has been some crazy news over the past 24 hours. We just gotta get into it because the turns have tabled. Remember that whole Blue Point thing we talked about like last week? Well, apparently the story is now being sort of flipped on its head. The entire situation about who is the ultimate party responsible for No Bloodborne Remaster, No Bloodborne Remaster.
This fucking Blue Point gay shit though. People were like,
Maybe is a lot different than what a lot of us were assuming. Number one, we got to track what's going down. What has led to what? I feel like a lot of stuff that has been said in the past is shockingly not being considered. I kind of want to go back to all the things that I remember a lot of these people saying about this stuff.
Do one more
sort of
small thing in the
shed some
roundup, sure.
light on the way
Check it out in a bit.
I understand
Still have a bunch of other
these
tabs to
things
get
have
through
worked in
too.
the past, knowing people that have worked directly with FromSoft, what that relationship was kind of like, what the hell's going down now. Insert some actual new information that popped up today. And the first biggest one was a news story that dropped from someone that is like not just a rando. This is from Jason Schreier, usually has a pretty good pulse on what's going down behind the scenes in the industry. Turns out it was not indeed Sony that was the ones that were.
Yeah, where the fuck are? What kind of forums is my boy fucking getting up in? Okay, Blue Sky. What is this stuff? Fucking Reset Era. Where my man? This is why I can't be as in touch with the gaming industry, because I ain't trolling like some fucking random ass Reset Era blog post. I ain't there. I ain't in there.
We're completely against doing a Bloodborne.
I ain't fucking dredging through the mud.
Last year, Blue Point Games pitched a Bloodborne remake. Sony didn't turn it down.
Wait, I'm sorry. What? Hold on.
Behind the scenes in the industry. Turns out it was not indeed Sony that was the ones that were completely against doing a Bloodborne. Turns out it might have been FromSoft. Last year, Blue Point Games.
Oh my god. Oh, we were throwing all this shit at Sony, and all the while FromSoft was the secret villain. They smiled in our faces, shook our hands, all the while they were clutching a knife behind their backs this entire time. Is that what you're telling me?
Pitched a Bloodborne remake. Sony didn't turn it down. From Software did. Inside the tragic closure of Bluepoint, what they've been doing for the last 5 years and why the studio was shut down. That also included a couple of other pitches that they had, including a Ghost of Tsushima spin-off and potentially an update to Shadow of the Colossus PlayStation 4, right? Apparently it didn't pan out after this entire like God of War live service fiasco. Is this factually true? Maybe. Could it be false? Could be false, but there is a chance.
Okay. That's one hell of a hook to be like, look, who was really saying no to the Bloodborne remake? We all thought it was Sony this whole time, but was it really FromSoft that was stabbing you in the back, killing your hopes and dreams this entire time? That's one hell of a hook. Now, if we are to think about it, if this is true and FromSoft was the one that's like, let's not do a Bloodborne remake, what could the reasons be? If we try to get past the click hook, maybe they said no because they're like, what could be the reason? Try to spin it. Try to save FromSoft's reputation right now. Hold up. Maybe Sony was like just trying to do like a quick remake, and then FromSoft's like, nah, we want to do like a full-fledged, fucking ground up remake, a la like Resident Evil remakes. Okay, maybe they said no to like an original like remaster or something because they wanted to do like an actual ground up remake. Maybe that's the twist, huh? Look, all I'm saying is I don't want to end my relationship with FromSoft. Okay, I don't want to fuck FromSoft. My new best friend is Sony now. Not yet. It's
that like some aspect of cross communication. These are people we're dealing with. These aren't official statements coming from behind the scenes. I think what we're looking at here does have an ounce of truth to it. When you read this headline, my dude, Bluepoint was trying to make a Bloodborne remake. Sony was trying to make a Bloodborne remake.
I get it. He's saying exactly what. Oh God, hello.
Nicolaus Keimdel 12345 Court Stockholm Syndrome.
Nicola, welcome. Thanks for the follow. I will say that is one. You guys always make fun of me for being like, Care, that's obviously a bot. I don't ever just want to be out here and be like, call me Nico, and then they replied. the one time I say it. Oh God. Hi Nico. Thanks for following. Is your day been good? Please don't leave. Look, I'm just saying the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That really threw me for a loop. I know my name is long. The one time, chat. The one time I say it instead of you calling me out. God damn it. Welcome, Nico. Thanks for being here. Yes, my day's been good. That's good. We're just here coping for, what is it? Like the 10th year straight that there's no Bloodborne remake? Come join us.
And Miyazaki betrayed them.
Right, exactly. Right. He's saying exactly what I'm saying. This headline is reading that exact vibe. But let's see what we can dig in deeper here.
Was trying to make a Bloodborne remake, and Miyazaki betrayed them. It
One
reads
hell of a
like
hook.
that. It
One
reads
hell of a
very hot, right? Miyazaki, you snot-nosed bitch, turning your nose up to us. No Bloodborne. And he drank a drink with a pinky up. Ah, shit. Before we get into
a drink of your tears, okay?
That go back like
a goblet full of your tears.
Nobody has direct communication with Miyazaki unless he gets into interviews and starts talking about shit. The story that's building
Can
right
I send
now
a video for you to react to after this? As long as it doesn't break TOS, sure.
Bloodborne remake with Bluepoint, because Bluepoint butchered Demon Souls. How could they? No, I definitely agree. Some parts of that game are not artistically aligned with a bit of what happened, but I think the end result was something that was pretty crazy looking. and maybe didn't hit the mark in every single way. Same thing with Shadow of the Colossus. But I think for the greater majority of it, like the 90 to like 95% of it is pretty incredible. Are they batting 100%? I'd like to remind you, Metal Gear Twin Snakes exists, and Kojima was directly involved. So moving on, here's an old article I found. Miyazaki responds to calls of Bloodborne remake on PS5.
This is why I can't be on the pulse of video
Lord
gaming
Miyazaki
news.
himself speaking specifically.
I am bringing up
about
archive
this.
posts.
Miyazaki asks about the possibility of a Bloodborne remake. He deflects a little bit, saying, unfortunately, and I've said this in other interviews, it's not my place to talk about Bloodborne specifically. Sony owns it. We simply do not own the IP at FromSoft. For me personally, it was a great project, and I have a lot of great memories for that game, but we're not at liberty to really speak about it. In the past,
What are the TOS?
Miyazaki has also gone on to pretty much say,
as long
like,
as
if
you
want
think
the
it's
game
not,
of
as long as
games
it's
that we
something
ever
you
made, it
don't
was
think it's gonna
Bloodborne.
get
Like,
me
his
immediately
reverence
nuked
and
off the
his team's
internet, then
reverence for the people
we
that
can
were in
check it
charge of and also produced Bloodborne as a game. He goes on to say, like, if there is one game that represents his ideologies, his game design, his visual aesthetics, everything, he's like, it's Bloodborne. Bloodborne was the game that we nailed it. Talking about this a little bit, Miyazaki shared some more thoughts, acknowledging it made him very happy to see so many people passionate about Bloodborne, and suggested the game would benefit from a release on modern
even
hardware.
FromSoft
I think having
thinks
new hardware is definitely a part of
Bloodborne
what
is
gives
the-
these remakes
is their
value.
golden
I wouldn't
child.
say that's the be-all, end-all. I think purely from a user perspective, modern hardware also allows more players to appreciate all games. And so it ends up being a simple reason. But as a fellow player, I think that accessibility is important. Miyazaki is not entirely against, like, bringing Bloodborne to PC. Going back a little bit, I made a tweet earlier today. From an old article, Demon's Souls was the beginning of their journey, and we've since seen it rebuilt by different developers without your direct involvement. What is it like you to experience the re-release of a game you originally worked on over a decade ago? He's probably going to give a scathing response, right? As you say, I was not directly involved, and I haven't played the Demon's Souls remake. I just don't enjoy playing the games that he has made in the past. It brings
Don't
up a
think
lot
a game
of old
explanation
emotions, a lot of old
can do
memories,
that,
and this
I
gets a
hope.
little bit
Alright.
overwhelming, and it
I
doesn't
trust
feel
you,
like
Chan.
playing anymore. But
Seems like
I am
probably should.
very glad to see it gets this fresh look. So to see it remade in this way and have new players playing it was obviously something that very much made me happy. It was a rough game back in the day with a relative rough development. So I was anxious that new people were just not gonna like it in that way. That was a cause of concern for me when it was re-released, but I'm just happy to see. Where does that leave us today? FromSoft, big no. I think the devil's in the details here. I don't think this is just a matter of
big no.
like, these guys don't like this, or there's a lot of hot relationship stuff going on. No, I don't think that's the case. I think it's much more simple than that. Here's another tweet. This is from Shuhei
video
Yoshida, which was
just
like
breaking
one
down
of the
this
lead
one tweet.
dudes that was in charge of like Sony Japan and a lot of this stuff back when this stuff was happening. Why the
I
hell
came
hasn't
here
Sony
for
done
Bloodborne
anything with
remake
Bloodborne, my dude?
code,
I have only my
and hoping there'd be a
personal
silver lining
theory
somewhere in this video.
to that situation. I left first party, so I don't know what's going on.
No,
but my theory,
We're living off scraps
my
here,
theory
right?
is, because I remember, Miyazaki-san really loved Bloodborne, what he created, and so I think he is interested, but he's so successful and he's so busy, so he cannot do himself, but he doesn't want anyone else to touch it. So that's my theory.
Okay, so the angle so far is we haven't gotten a Bloodborne remake because even FromSoft considers Bloodborne their golden child, and they don't want to fuck it up, and they don't want anyone else to do it. They don't trust anyone else.
Okay. And the PlayStation team respect his wish. So that's my guess, right? Theory. I'm not revealing any secret information.
So these are just people that have been involved with these individuals. Again, artistic projects aren't always decided and greenlit by corporations and executives, chat. You would like to think that there's a little bit of artistic integrity that remains in the
Where do
high
I
level
send
portion
it?
of
You
this
can send
industry,
it
in the
here
AAA
or
aspect of this
in the
industry,
Discord
but that
if you
is
like.
maybe
Oh,
the
there it
case
is, never
here. And this, I can accompany it with a story that, as I understood it, we're talking ages ago. There was all these talks of a brand new Soul Calibur. Why is this relevant, Max? How is fighting games
This is
somehow
an hour
relevant
video
to what the hell is going on between Sony, Bluepoint?
Alright. Well, we may not be able to sit through an entire hour of Ultra Kill, but we can definitely check out bits and pieces of that.
Nowadays. How? Oh, I'll tell you. Because at Bandai Namco, they're also the next big champion of FromSoft. They do a bunch of Dark Souls games, and they also do Elden Ring, and they also do Night Rain. They are one of the biggest perpetrators and also enablers of Miyazaki's like vision to allow it to bear fruit. From my bitch ass perspective, a long while back, it was like, dude, a new Soul Calibur is a guaranteed smash hit, brother.
Dude, that's what I'm waiting for too. In the new golden age of fighting games that we're currently living through, although I think we're waning on that. I think we're nearing the end. I need that. I need that.
Artorias is in it. You could make the PlayStation version and put a Bloodborne Hunter in that shit. This
Girl
is
hasn't played the game.
Crazy. And based on the conversations I had, which were with at the time very high level
ADHD's
people
been
that were
acting up.
interested
Oh,
in
that's my
input
life.
and like wondering, they're like, "Oh, that's not going to happen." And I'm like, "What the hell are you talking about, dude? This is impossible." This is how I got a better understanding of how FromSoft exists in this industry. The dude was like, "We wouldn't dare ask them for that." I'm like, wait, what? Why can't you guys just own this shit, right? He's like, "We do."
Hey,
but
folks, there's no
they
folks
made
around
it.
here.
They
Hold on,
make
you say
them
that again?
so much
You say that
money
again?
that
You
they
see what
would not
happens.
dare even asking. Because of that, why would you ever want to jeopardize the relationship that they have of the things they make? What's going
Okay, so let's
want to
see
do
what's
it.
going
And
on
here's the part that gets me in this whole situation as a Bloodborne fan and somebody that's been following this shit for a ridiculously long period of time. Everybody forgot this shit exists.
What's this? PlayStation VR? I might have skipped some vital information.
Have you ever heard of the fairies? Wondrous creatures who live in a world where time stands still.
Alright, Max, explain yourself.
A weird game, an interesting game, but a FromSoft game made with Miyazaki's
In
involvement.
VR.
Exclusively for PSVR. Why is this relevant now? There's Bloodborne shit all over the fucking place in this game, dude. There's weird hints at like talking about Bloodborne, like Bloodborne 2 shit of like, wait, what? Then they start discussing weird folklore stuff about blood and stuff.
I'm not deep enough into the rabbit hole. I can't spot the symbols in the
Oh my
fucking
God, it's
trailer.
like,
You need to
dude,
tell
wait,
me back.
what are we talking about? Are we talking about future projects here in this weird ass Sony exclusive funky PlayStation VR game? I don't know if his
Okay, it's got some
feelings have
doll
suddenly changed
looking
other than
clothing.
him being just busy. It seems kind of weird. This is all speculative, my dude. I just think that wasn't what Sony wanted at the time. My tinfoil hat is that he went to Nintendo, and Nintendo was like, well, we'll just give you anything. And they did. And they've been working on that game for a shit ton of time. I think it's that PlayStation's going through a big shift right now. They want to get back and closer to the things that made them do well. And at the point, it's like, there's a lot of disconnects. Sony of Japan closed down. Yoshida left. Like a whole bunch of things that maybe acted as an opportunity to make a new game just weren't there anymore. And it was like, well, maybe that's just not what they want. Nintendo's letting us do whatever we want. We're going to go with them? And why does it look like Bloodborne? This is just coming from the perspective of just look at all this shit as in a bubble, man. Don't look at the things that are not being said.
Look, I'll say it once, I'll say it again. Anybody that's still coping for Bloodborne 2, we got Bloodborne 2.
Miyazaki himself,
all right?
man. So many people
Unfortunately,
are focusing this conversation.
It may not be
around
called Bloodborne
things that
2, and
they
it might be
think
on
they
the
feel.
fucking
And it's
Nintendo
like, dude,
Switch
he
too,
says
but hey.
it. It's right here. He has
Dust
talked
Bloods-
about this
Dust
shit
Bloods is close to
multiple
forget.
times for the past 5 years about doing a Bloodborne thing and how it's out of his control. Am I happy about it? No! I'm still not happy about it. It's still gonna take our asses like an entire PlayStation generation to get out of this shithole. Like, Jesus, dude. I think this could be the thing. This entire giant news story could be the thing that might allow it to exist in the future. Because
Wow, this is fucking... Remember when he said this wasn't a Cope video? This is nothing
outlash
but
from
Cope.
this, the criticism from one way or the other, could legit be a thing that might make
Look,
them...
is there any direct news here related to Bloodborne 2? No. But perhaps this existence, perhaps this minor ripple in the waves leads to a future in which Bloodborne 2 can be a thing. That was the gist of what that I just
specific
said.
decisions in the near future. I don't think it's happening anytime soon, but
We're
I think we
huffing.
could definitely
We're
maybe
huffing
get
the
something
copium
pretty
right
cool
now.
in the future as a result of this.
Thanks, Max. All right, that was our monthly Bloodborne 2 cope. I hold on to Bloodborne 2 like Vex holds on to fucking Titanfall 3. And I will not apologize for that. Alright, let's look at this fucking 1 hour Ultra Kill video. And watch every second of it. Explain the lore of Ultra Kill so you don't have to. Alright.
In the beginning, there was nothing.
Okay.
Until God created the heavens and the earth. No, this isn't a video about Christianity lore.
I might actually watch this video like by myself when I just need like noise. But no, we're not gonna watch the entire 1 hour here. So if you don't want to get spoiled, chat, we'll probably watch the beginning bit, some in the middle, and then fucking skip to the outro.
About Ultra Kill lore.
I'm interested in
Ultra Kill. If you somehow don't know, is a retro-inspired movement shooter created by R.C. Hikita Patala.
Hey, video is already off to a good start. You know what I'm saying? Okay, come on. When you flash an image of cough cough best girl.
R.C. Hikita Patala. I definitely pronounced that wrong. I'm not finished. Don't sue me. Because Ultra Kill is inspired by many boomer shooters like Quake, Doom, and Devil May Cry. Ignore that. The point I'm trying to get across is that Ultra Kill isn't the kind of game to have much of a story. Booting up the game, there's no.
I was gonna say I didn't know there was like deep enough lore to make a 1 hour lore video about Ultra Kill.
A fun way to make the initial setup screen feel like an in-universe thing. Other than that, this is very much the kind of game where you open it, get a gun, and just go. Usually, there wouldn't be much to talk about story-wise with a game like Ultra Kill, and if you don't go looking for Ultra Kill's story, you can very easily miss the vast majority of the tale this game has to tell. Ultra Kill tells its story through having surprisingly rich lore told to the player through environmental storytelling, flavor text, and books scattered throughout the game. Usually,
these are the kind of videos that I love stumbling upon. Just a random video from a person I've never seen explaining lore on a game that I haven't played. It's like that's the exact niche of shit I just like
to explain the entirety
seeing in the YouTube recommended out of nowhere.
Go over some theories and talk about a few of my own personal headcanons. Ultra Kill is also, at time of writing, in early
Quick
access.
Question.
Currently, the final
Does
two layers
spinning
of the
my
and
gun
the final Prime Sanctum haven't been
do
released,
anything
so this
in the
story is
game
yet to be
in
completed.
terms of
But with
mechanics,
that
or is
being
it
said,
literally just
I
a
will
fidget
explain
spinner
everything
for
we
my
know
brain?
as of June 2024. Spoilers. Duh. I started this video by referencing
Okay,
the Bible.
part 1
It's a
is
niche book, you might not have heard of it. Ultra Kill's story starts at the start of the book of Genesis, with
4
God
minutes.
creating the heavens and the earth. The heavens were made as a utopia
Alright.
for angels to exist within God's light.
Style is purely
God's
for style
light
points. I'll
is
take
an
it.
incredibly important plot point in
That
Ultra
falls
Kill,
in the
and
same
yet,
category of
for such
needless
an
mechanics
important
that
plot
I
point,
definitely want in
you
my
know
game,
almost
like sheathing my
nothing about
katana.
what God's
Sheathing my
light
katana and
actually
wiping off the
is.
blood for no other reason other
We
than
know
it looks cool.
somehow keeps archangels alive, as when Gabriel is severed from the light, he only has a day to live. But we know nothing about what it is, how it works, and who can actually control it. Obviously, God can control it, but it's shown within the ending of Act 1 that powerful angels can control it as well. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's take it back to Ultra Kill's story of creation. We don't know exactly when God creates mankind, but we do know that he quickly grows angry with the self-destructive nature of humanity.
This fucking Garden of Eden map looks like it's a mod for this game. I would not have thought this was in the
would
game.
choose the path of good and choose to assist one another for the betterment of all. You and I.
Oh, we chose to bet on the
So
goodness
I
of
don't think I
humanity,
need to
huh?
explain why God describes mankind as a failure and free will as a flaw.
I love
The
it. Never
testaments
bet
found
on
at
the
end
good
of the
nature of
secret
mankind,
levels
right?
give us almost all of the insight we have into God's feelings towards humanity. God decides to leave humanity to their own devices and start anew with another world, another race of beings better than humanity.
Damn! God actually just abandoned his save file on The Sims? Fuck. We were that worthless? All our stats tanked, we lost our job, and our wife left us, and he's like, fuck it, new save
A
file.
race that lacked free will and followed God's law. Failure After failure, after failure, after failure.
Kind of sounds like
after
robots.
failure,
Robots would do that.
Failure after failure, the results refuse to alter. Uncountable cycles of creation wasted, uncountable formulas for a mind without free will wasted. These testaments tell us very clearly that God stuck to his word. He created countless worlds with countless different races that lacked free will, and all of them fail.
I'm guessing we slaughter several of those races. I'm assuming. So several of those failure runs are the enemies we're slaughtering, I'm assuming.
After failing to create a perfect world that lacked free will, God begins to lose faith in such a task even being possible. So in a fit of rage over humanity's continued survival, the survival of the one race left for dead, God created hell. And in an incredibly important revelation, he can't unmake it. God in Ultra Kill is not omnipotent. He is not all-powerful. He is flawed, just like how humanity is flawed. Countless failures to create a perfect race threw God into a fit of rage where he damned man to an eternity of suffering for what is ultimately God's failure. The idea of a God that isn't all-powerful completely contradicts the typical ideas of many of the major world religions.
Bro made hell in a
sets
fit of
Ultra
rage
Kill's
and
God
then
aside as a
realized it was a
unique
bit of an
character,
oopsie because he
rather
couldn't
than a
undo it.
stand-in for the typical notions of God we think of. This idea of a flawed God continues on and only grows stronger.
Yeah, we
as the
should play
tests
Ultra Kill.
progress. When asked why he would create such a thing as horrible as hell, God has no answer. No matter how evil humanity may be, eternal damnation has no justification even in God's eyes. The guilt of what he has done to humanity, the regret of not being able to undo what has already been done, eats away at God. God weeps over what he has done. He falls into despair. He loses all hope. He looks for a way out of the world he created, but in his eyes, he has only caused pain and misery for everything he has touched. Unfortunately, the terminal
this is going good so far.
The final terminal is not yet released, but we do know one more thing about Ultra Kill's God. God is dead. Or at least, he is no longer present.
Well, I
in
guess
this
that's where that
world.
was going, huh?
The Father's presence one day vanished from heaven, never to be felt again. The death of God causes panic to spread.
Bro, he packed up the saves file, bro. He said, "Look, this fucking run of Sims, fucking bad news bears. I made a bunch of fucking glue sniffing shit eaters. I made hell. Cannot do that. Let's pack it up and leave."
A power vacuum to be filled once more, to replace the role God filled. But the replacement that answered the call wasn't one to be celebrated.
Okay. So let's skip a bit here and see what's up. Hell expeditions. That sounds fun.
After the initial discovery of Hell, humanity set out to explore this new world as soon as possible. To achieve this, humanity started repurposing old machines to scout out Hell without risking human life. Street cleaners, drones, and even the old sentries were repurposed as scouts to lead the initial explorations into Hell. To accommodate this massive exploration project, a large facility was built outside the gates of Hell, which is later known as the prelude of the game. While we have no concrete
flesh
confirmation
skeletons.
that the prelude takes place on Earth, it can be assumed that V1 doesn't enter Hell proper until it opens the gates of Hell, which means that it's likely the prelude actually takes place on Earth in
Absolutely
some
recommend the game,
capacity.
though I'd say still wait for its
After
full
the
release.
machines had made their way deep into the depths of Hell, humanity felt it was safe to start sending manned expeditions into Hell to explore it in more detail and attempt to find a source of energy for use back on Earth. But humanity was completely oblivious to Hell's sentience. Slowly, the expeditions began to run into roadblocks.
Recently, the new layers, we now know
with seemingly
how
no
the
reason,
god looked like.
trapping explorers and machines
I
deep
do
within
remember
the
in the
walls of Hell.
trailer we just watched, we saw a
Then,
lot of biblically
unknown
accurate
creatures
angel
began
eyes.
teleporting
So.
in and out of rooms all over Hell and within the Prelude facility. These creatures were hostile towards machines
The flesh skeletons,
and
so the
humans
fireballs.
alike. This, combined with the locking doors, meant that the Hell Expedition
Yeah, I remember
became
I was
incredibly dangerous. and
contemplating
casualties
playing Ultra
started
Kill
to
when it
rise.
came out.
The
That and
P2
fucking
ARG
Mad Jack
gives us probably
mullet.
the single best piece of insight into what happens towards the end of the Hell Expeditions. Hell observed humanity, learning from it. Hell observed the machines humanity sent into it, and learned from them. Spare parts and pieces of machines kept disappearing, and of course, you and I know exactly why this is. Hell was taking humanity's technology and fusing it with the souls of the damned to create half-machine, half-heart abominations like schisms and soldiers.
Sounding very Doom-esque right now. Alright. Video, interesting. I think I'm definitely gonna watch this, like, when it's like 2 a.m. in the morning. I need some video on the background, but for now, let's see what the outro has to say for us.
Ultra Kill is a very simple game on the surface. You get a gun and you go shoot some enemies. But if you choose to dig deeper, you uncover a vast world that spans several different eras, storylines, and emotions, while all coming together and combining into one cohesive narrative. Considering that it's the first game made by Hakita and just a handful of other people, the world building is fantastic. It was enough to get me to create my first long-form video essay. The first video I can actually feel proud of making and put actual effort into. Of course, by the product of this being my first venture into this kind of content, it's gonna be rough around the edges. I may have gotten some things wrong. My writing may not be the best, but I tried my best to get my facts in order. If you enjoyed this video, then please consider leaving it a like and share it with anyone you think may be interested.
Small bits I saw,
This
I
kind of
definitely
content
enjoyed it.
isn't
These,
what I
again,
usually
these
make,
kind of lore
and as a
videos are
result,
the kind of
this
videos
video's
I
probably
love
gonna get buried
watching.
by the
In
algorithm,
fact,
so
if you're looking for a channel that's exactly like this vibe, which just explains video game lore, a new one that I stumbled across, and the one that's currently like in the early stage. I don't want to say the early stages, but it's definitely a channel that's new and it's growing. If you guys want more videos like this, fucking Lady of Lore is a channel. Recently, I've been watching a lot. I basically love all their videos. It's basically just lore videos on different franchises and their fun dives into the story and the world of all these games. So if you want more videos like that, I would recommend this channel to go look at. I love all their videos. I think I've watched every single one of their videos. I don't got life. Anyways, Nico, thank you for the video suggestion. I'm sorry we can't spend an entire hour watching this, or else I'd probably get roasted. But we have to move on. That being said, all we have left are some Twitter posts. I think we'll be done end of the week roundup by then, and then we can finally go check out my next one. Okay, so next up, Twitter stuff. What is this? New Neon Genesis Evangelion anime series. Oh boy, what are we doing? I mean, we finally got done with all the movie recaps. So, Studio Cloverworks. Interesting. Is this a teaser visual or just a random image they attach? Because I wonder if the anime series is going to be some sort of spin-off. But if this image is like a teaser image of what's happening, it looks like it's still about the main story. She skips the important part of the pose. What? Check the written line. Written by Yoko Taro. Who the fuck? I don't remember fucking names that well, Chad. You have to clue me in here harder. We saw God, yeah, and he hasn't talked to us since. All right, Nier, the Nier guy. written by. Interesting. Okay, so I wonder if it's going to be a reimagining of the main story, or if it's just going to be some wacky like spin-off. I mean, that's interesting. Not much has been happening with Neon. Of course, I should have scrolled down. That would be more of a giveaway. Inaudible screeching, of course. Yeah, I mean, not much has been happening with Evangelion ever since the summary movies have wrapped up. Which I say summary movies, but they're not really. They're their own thing. But just for simplicity's sake, that's interesting. Sure, let that madman fuck around with the giant alien robots that are my mom. What the fuck is Godzilla versus Texas? Godzilla versus is this real? Godzilla versus Texas, part of Godzilla versus America series from IDW posting. It's finally been announced, featuring a cover by yours. So what constitutes the Godzilla versus America series? It's just Godzilla fucking rampaging through America. What other states has Godzilla versed? Godzilla versus California. All right, cool. We're gonna get them good. I don't think the big guys. We went through what calibers would fuck up a dinosaur. I don't think the big irons. I don't think the big irons is working on Godzilla. I don't think the yeehaws are gonna get him. But you good old Texas boys can try though. Gary Chalk, voice of Optimus Primal, has revealed he's won his battle against cancer. Oh, is this actually a feel-good post? We're not ending the fucking roundup with sad shit. Oh my god, it is just a happy post, thank god. Look, Beast Wars was a trip. I remember Beast Wars fondly and forever will. We went back and watched some Beast Wars. that shit has not aged well, but hey. Hey, alright, cool. Shout out to the goat. Shout out to my goat Optimus Primal. What is this? Fucking AI God of War image. First look at the live action. Nah, it's not real. Is this real? Right, Amazon Prime. I remember I said please don't be on Amazon Prime and it's on Amazon. This isn't real. It's fucking stop it. Brother, it's not a real image, is it? It's not real. Is it real? I immediately thought this was some AI shit. There's no way. This is not fucking real. You guys are fucking... Calling it Beast Wars and not Beasties is a true Canadian. Amazon posted it too? No. No. This kid actor looks familiar. What is the joke here I'm not getting? Is he... That's... Christ. Look, this is why I said don't let it be Amazon Prime, man. This is why I said don't let it be Amazon Prime. Oh, Daddy Bezos, why? You pay my bills so I can't say anything bad? No, look at this. Look at the belt. Look at the belt going over the hand. Look at that. Something is... Oh, no. No, all of it. All of the assets look weird. Now that I'm looking closer at it. Look at that. Look at the edges around. Oh God. Lord help. Lord help me. Lord help you. Okay? I literally scroll on Twitter with no fear and it's fine. Years of Reddit 50/50 will do that to a motherfucker. I'm joking. I was never a Reddit troller. I never went to 50/50. What's this? Grace's POV. I'm in hell. I'm so scared. Everything is trying to bite my neck off. Leon's POV. God, look, if Marathon, we're going into this and I'm going to give Marathon an honest to God actual go. And if I end up having fun, hey, that's fucking great. But should Marathon end up being an absolute utter garbage fest, I'm so ready to play more Resident Evil instead. So. Alright, oh. Oh, God. Where's this from? Alright, hot. Story behind the failure of Highguard. Okay. How do I? Oh, okay. Sure, accept the cookies. What exactly is this? No, thank you. Fucking Tencent was in on this? Damn. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck happened? Okay. Situation on like what occurred. There's a good Bricky video out on that. Tencent murder on my back. Your shit. I mentioned Tencent once, and they assassinate my stream. I share the Chinese ancestry. What is this? My own people. My own people turned against me? Alright, well, hopefully we're back, chat. What I read from this is actually fucking tragic. I don't know if you guys were here when I was saying this, but I don't know if you guys are here now, actually. I don't know if you guys have come back at this point. But, if you're looking for, not like insider information, but just like someone trying to break down like what happened and like recapping what occurred with the launch of Highguard, there's a good Bricky video which basically echoes the same sentiment here in this article. That basically Highguard being launched into the spotlight by Jeff kinda actually did brought their shit up. This article and the Bricky video basically echo the sentiment that the developers were looking for like a really slow, soft launch where they would release this to the public and continue working on it bit by bit. Kind of like you could call it like a fucking early access, except for they didn't do it. They were trying to launch High Guard with that kind of energy, and it being propelled to the fucking front and getting all that scrutiny. Frame 1 did seem to kill any and all momentum it was hoping to build up over the long run. So that is Jeff Keighley, the ender of careers. The ender of careers is taker of souls. Fuck. What is this? Zombie Assault Resurgence. Y'all just sending me fucking Steam links now. There's no video. There's no video? There's only screenshots. Top-down zombie game. Cool. Kind of giving me fucking Dead Ops, Black Ops Arcade type vibes. Neat. Cool. Zombie Assault Resurgence is an intense, action-packed, top-down shooter featuring deep RPG elements. Customize your loadout with unique, upgradable weapons as you gear up hordes of enemies. Play solo or team up to co-op with four. You can play, so you can be a loner. You can be a fucking loser with no friends. Ooh, paragraph. Heads up about Marathon. When you do the tutorial, I did jump into a game just to check things were running, so I haven't passed the tutorial. I died, so I gotta bring anything back. Make sure you drag the health items and don't drop them. It glitched out for me and I couldn't finish the tutorial because they disappeared. Also, change your sensitivity immediately because they expected you to be a grandma with 2 sensitivity. Got it, thank you. I just died during the tutorial and it let me go, so yeah. So, long ass article is 6 shark TLDR I gave about Critical's video. Pretty much. I put another video in the roundup. Right. Let me go check that shit out. What we got? What is this?